The European paper industry has a long track record of decoupling our environmental impacts from economic growth. And that's fantastic. It's not many sectors that have done that, but we have been able to do that for a long time. And this is important because we had already achieved a deep decoupling of environmental impacts of the paper production from the economic activity we have. And this is of course what all the industries should aim to do, and we have actually achieved that. In some areas we can demonstrate in the sustainability report that we have reductions of emissions or environmental impacts in 2 digits. So for example in AOX, which is one of the pollutants, we have reduced emissions from 95%, and that's really good news. We are also measuring our performance in tons of paper, and this is something that is not maybe the most flattering thing for us. If we measured instead in the square meters, which is the functional unit that our customers need, so the surface of printing area or square meters of packaging paper, then this significant reduction of emissions would be even more visible. Cepi has been actively supporting the European Commission in producing the environmental permits on European level for us in a document called simply PREF. And that's a huge project that the Commission started already in 2006, and it seemed to be almost too ambitious for them to succeed. And we decided as a sector that we give them a helping hand, and for example by supplying good data and giving lots of expertise from our sector to explain the different production in 950 locations in Europe. It's important to remember that water is a local issue which has an impact different from location to another. And that's why sometimes it's quite challenging to discuss water in general in an organization like Cepi, which covers the whole of Europe. Nevertheless, we have been setting up the methodologies together, and we have been improving the way of calculating the actual water consumption and water intake. And the difference between the two is that the consumption is the amount of water that can't be released back to the source and can't be reused again. And we have done this with a consultant called Ngasi, who made the water profile for us for the first time for the 2011 sustainability report. This year we can see that the water consumption adds up to about 7.7% of the water taken in, or about 360 million cubic meters.